Hi guys, so today I'm doing a get ready with me. I am back in my bedroom because that's where I do my makeup. Today all I've done is I took a shower so my hair is wet. I put my contacts in. The very first thing that I do is pull my hair back because my hair is very thick, long, and it's just gonna get in my face. These kind of work best. I also have like these, but I have to put like multiple of these to get my thick hair. So this is the one that I like to use. So it's not very pretty, but it does make it easier to work with on the face. First thing that I typically do after coming back, I actually do in the bathroom. Really too small to film in there, so I'm just going to do it in here. This is what I've been doing for like the last month every day. But I typically don't do this. I'm really lazy with my skin. But I've been using this Clean and Clear Morning Burst Skin Brightening Facial Scrub. It is part of my Project Pan, so I've been trying to do that every day. So I just kind of squeeze some out. I don't notice like a ton of difference with this product, to be quite honest. My face does tend to be pretty clear of acne, but it does that without this product too. I did their body wash and I love the smell of it. I really liked it a lot actually, but it didn't really like wake me up anymore. Alright, so now I have a washcloth that I just like wetted down the ends, and basically I'm just going to remove that product. So the first thing that I actually have been working on in my skincare routine is using moisturizer, and right now I'm using the CeraVe facial moisturizing lotion, and I bought this because it says it's developed by dermatologists and I have very sensitive skin, so I thought this would be really nice. It has sunscreen in it, so it has extra protection. However, I don't absolutely love this product. I was using this like Nourish Organic, but the face lotion, not the eye cream, but I completely used it up yesterday. I actually really like the Nourish Organic, so they're expensive though, so I probably won't rebuy it, but I would recommend it. I really enjoyed it. This moisturizer, I don't know, I'm still in the search of a good moisturizer because this feels really nice going on, and I'm not gonna lie, like I feel moisturized when it's on, but at the end of the day my face looks like it's kind of peeling off a little bit. So I do have extra dry skin, so if you don't have quite, like if you're more like normal or maybe a little oily and you need a moisturizer, this might work really well. But I have really dry skin. I miraculously found another light to use. At this point I always try to remember, this is really odd, but I found this tip on Reddit and I think it really works. So the Anastasia Dip Brow, after a while, when you first buy it, it's so like creamy, goes on so smooth, and it's wonderful. After a while, just like any kind of jelly product, starts to get hard. So the suggestion that I had is to put it like in your bra, like it just warms up. So I don't really stick things in my bra, but this is one thing that at this point I try to put it in there so when it's time for me to work with it, it's a little bit more malleable. If you have any serums, that's probably what you need to use next. I gave all my serums to my mom because I don't use them. So now I'm going to use the Get Ready Set Gorgeous in 115. This is part of my Project Pan. And I'm going to use the BRCS22 foundation brush from Coastal Scents that I got in a makeup bag. So I've tried out several different ways to apply this. I've done the sponge, I've done the back of my hand, and then the way that I'm going to do it today. I found works best this way. So I kind of just do it like I'm a tribal person. I just like start kind of rub it in. Sometimes I kind of use it like a paintbrush, but sometimes I swirl it in circles to really get it blended and buffed in. Typically this is when, if I have any like acne, that's when I do concealer. I don't generally wear concealer. Like today I'm not going to put any concealer on because this is my everyday look and I don't feel like I need it. I prefer a natural makeup look. If you love doing an overly makeup look, I just prefer to feel natural, just enhancing my look. So I really don't use concealer on a day-to-day basis. So I kind of mix up the order. Some days I do my brows next, sometimes I do the contour. It really doesn't matter. I'm just going to go in with the brows because that's what I'm feeling today. So the Anastasia brush, and this is the 7. So typically they sell the dip brow with I think like an 18 or something. When I got my dip brow they didn't have any in stock, and this one looked really similar and it works really well in my opinion. I use the Anastasia dip brow in medium brown. I'm looking into my mirror for this on the zoomed up side because there's two sides, like a normal and then the zoomed up. And I do my brows daily. I have brows naturally. Like some people have really thin brows, and obviously you could tell that I had brows before doing this. But I just think it gives like a more finished look. I've probably been doing this since like October. Before that I never did any brows. Like I just went natural. I didn't really realize that was something you were supposed to do. And I think, you know, I still looked fine without, and I could get away with doing no brows. I generally make the most mistakes with the right side of my face because I am left-handed. Now I'm going to do my contour, and I don't contour a whole lot. I just, like I said, I try to go for the most kind of natural look but enhancing. So I'm using this Pixie Subtly Sunbrush bronzer. This one is my most natural looking one. I have a deluxe size of the Chocolate Soleil, and I really enjoy that one. And so sometimes I just kind of go like that to make it easier to see where I'm supposed to go. And then somebody told me to do like a 3 to get that natural glow, so I kind of do a 3. I always start here because I want that to be the strongest, but then I just kind of come up. I'm using this like angled brush from Precision Beauty. I got it at TJ Maxx. This bronzer is very subtle. You have to like layer it to really see it. Then I go to blush, and I'm going to use this Real Techniques, and this one I did buy, the blush brush. I'm going to use this CoverGirl Cheekers, that's also in my project pan because I've been using this every day. However, I am going to also add a little bit of the Balm Hot Mama because I'm tired of this blush, because it doesn't look. It takes a while to get this blush to really show up. And so there's 2 places you can do blush from what I know, and that's the apples or just kind of like more against that where I did that contour, and like right above that where I did that contour, and that's what I like to do. I don't like to be in your face with blush. I'm just kind of circling around. Okay, we're going to add some of the Hot Mama. I got the Hot Mama blush on Hot Look, so I don't know if you guys ever shop there. But if you don't, I would suggest it. It was only $10, and I think they're regular like 20 or 30, the Hot Mama blushes. However, the shipping on Hot Look I feel like is a little high. So you can save a lot of money on Hot Look, but really only if you get multiple items. So I got this at the same time as I got the Frat Boy blush, and so that made it a little bit more worth it. But if you're just going to get one item, the shipping almost bumps it to regular priced. Then I just switched back to that angled brush to add a little bit of a highlight, and I'm going to use this Vintage by Jessica Lebenskine. I got it in Ipsy, and I really like it. It's kind of pink. Yeah, it's like a pink shine, so it's kind of really nice to go right above that blush. And I always try to kind of make an L or a reverse L on the right side. And that's almost all I do with the face base. And then I do my favorite part, which is the eyes. And I'm going to use the Wet n Wild Fergie primer. I think it works really, really well. It's pretty cheap. It's like $4.99, so a little high for Wet n Wild, but it works really well, and it's the cheapest primer out there probably. If you don't have an eye primer, if you've never done that, you need to. Like, it is the best thing in makeup. Like, it's a life changer. I'm going to mostly use the Too Faced chocolate bar, mixing in a little bit of my Project Pan. Eyeshadow is my favorite, so I do a different look every day. I do have kind of like a classic one that is a standard for every day that I might just change the colors on, but a standard like routine, and that's what I'm going to do today. My favorite brush is this. I believe it's Crown Brush in C47. It's the crease and shadow, but I mostly like for the shadow. I always start light and work dark, so I'm going to use the Champagne Truffle, this color right here. And I also like doing it right above there. I don't know how much you can see, but now I'm going to use Milk Chocolate, this one right here. I'm going to go like right in that crease, kind of like fan brushing it. But I'm just telling you, like when I work with this, I feel like I have chocolate in my mouth. More like cocoa powder, but don't eat it, that'd be bad. And I kind of like going lightly above the crease a little bit more. I'm going to do Marzipan. I don't know if that's how you say it, but a lot like the Champagne Truffle, but just a little bit darker, which is why I picked it. And I'm going to do that kind of like right in the center on that one. And then I'm going to start using some darker colors. The Candied Violet, most purple one, right there. Right just inside, like on that corner to round it out. I am going to go back in with this amber color just because I'm trying to use it up in my Project Pan. I think what you'd want to use is this bottom one, Creme Brulee. And I'm just going to go right on the crease where we did that milk chocolate, but not all the way with the milk chocolate. We fanned it out. I'm just going to do it right on that edge. And so this probably takes the most time out of my everyday. I really enjoy doing it, so because it's every day, I'm going to stop there. I feel like that's a pretty good casual look. Now I'm going to go in with the Lord & Berry eyeliner in Black Silk. This also is a Project Pan item. I typically just do black, but it is an everyday liner, so on the top, so just do whatever liner you have that you enjoy. There's no need to have every product that I use in this video. Just use things that you have that are similar. Typically do the bottom, but I don't do all the way across. I just do like the very edge to kind of blend the top and bottom together. Then I just go in with mascara, and because it's an everyday look, I don't curl it. I honestly, some people swear by curling the lashes. Mine are kind of thick. I don't really feel the need to, but I'm going to use my They're Real because it's my favorite. Just for an everyday look, a lot of times I go without lip product. I think my natural lip color is fine. But I'm going to use this NYX Butter Gloss, and this is probably one of my favorites. It's Creme Brulee, and I got it in my Ipsy. I feel like it's just a very wearable color. So now I'm going to unclip my hair because that was just for the makeup, and I'm good to go. It's naturally wavy, so I just let it be. And so this is my everyday look. I hope that you enjoyed it. Thank you for getting ready with me today.